Okay. Alright. So, we are now... So, this is actually, in theory, the third to last stream of this game that I'm going to do, at least for now. Because this week, for this stream, we're cleaning up all the treasure events that we missed in Marineford. And then next stream, we are taking care of basically the entire final chapter by itself. And then the next stream, we'll clean up some treasure events that we missed here, and one other run through for one of the levels. Because I want to do that one on stream, because it's fun. For that stream, for the stream where we clean up this, since we'll have some time, probably I can just show off some stuff in the dream log. But then after that, after we're finished with the final chapter and gotten all the treasure events for that, I think I'm gonna move on to Pirate Warriors 4. To actually, progress the story, basically. Because Pirate Warriors 4 came out after 3. Because that's how numbers work. And it has more of the story. It actually finishes Dressrosa, which this game has, but doesn't finish it. So, for first up, let's do Luffy's first. Because actually it's been a while since we played as Luffy, and he has a new special that I'd like to show off. Also, I can actually show off some of his time skip or his pre-time skip outfits. Which, for most of these are literally just palette swaps. Such as black jeans, such as black shorts, orange vest and red shorts, blue vest and black shorts, and yellow vest and red shorts. Oh, and the samurai outfit, which is just stupid. Stupid in a good way. But also, his taunt in this video, and his taunt in this costume, he puts on the helmet. Yeah, okay. I think he actually has so Pirate Warriors 4 recently got DLC which is kind of odd since it's a 3-year-old game. It added in a very specific version of Luffy, and I think that version of Luffy has red shorts. A very specific recent version of Luffy that has red shorts. But let's go with the samurai outfit because this is just funny. And the best part of the samurai outfit is it populates into the treasure events. So we're doing it with Luffy, then Ivankov, then we have to do it with Buggy. I don't really like playing as Buggy, frankly. I also realized, I think it was after my last stream ended, I kind of realized I don't need to grind off stream for this game anymore. For the stream at least. Because I don't need any more coins for any other required characters, and everyone's all level 50 basically. hit hard enough already. I can sacrifice this for this. All right.
帰るよルフィ。なぜ来たんだ。
俺は弟だ。
迎えて奴らを処刑台に近づけてはならん。海軍は何か企んでやがるに違えねえ。
All right.
まずは軍艦を落として足場を固めとけ。
And the consequences of third gear. Oh. I cannot attack.
赤っぱな。海賊同士手を組んで軍艦を潰さねえか。いいぜ白ひげ。手を組んでやる。
まるで白ひげと同格だ。
Yeah, there are a bunch of characters who show up in this arc who get elevated to like higher positions just by virtue of being.
奴はエースと共に育った義兄弟であり、その血統は革命家ドラゴンの実の息子だ。あのドラゴンの
Hi, Smoker.
ルフィ、必ず生きてここへ来ると信じておった。
Yeah, she basically put her entire like reputation as a warlord on the line to get Luffy into the Impel Down.
俺は死んでも助けるぞ。
マルコ、あれを死なすんじゃねえぞ。了解。
Because the way that Luffy actually got into Impel Down is she basically told the government, "Hey, I want to go see Impel Down," and Luffy was just under her coat.
不届き者、控えよ。
ハンコック、てめえも七部会をやめる気か。
黙れ。怒りゆえ何も耳に入らぬ。そなたよくもわらわの愛しき人の邪魔をしたな。生かしてはおかぬ。こんなに怒りを覚えたことはない。そなたを切り刻んで獣の餌にしてやる。
クジャの覇気か。
ハンゴク。はい。
海軍の邪魔をして、てめえが後でどうなるか分かってんのか。
何をしようともわらわは許される。道を開けよ。
Yeah, one of Hancock's like defining lines is, "No matter what I do, I will be forgiven because I am beautiful." Which, if that's not the truest statement in the fucking universe, for better or for worse.
So の調子だ。さらに軍艦を落とせ。湾内は抑えた。一気に広場に攻め込むぞ。
I did one thing off screen, off camera in this level. I did beat every strong enemy. I didn't get any of the things that I thought.
頃合いか。前線の部隊を下げておけ。
Yeah, because something like that might happen.
Luffy, 急いで兄の。
Right. This one.
いや、セカンド。
I think this is like. So I think this is like the PS4 version of this game. I think is the like most advanced graphically, but I like how you can kind of still tell. I don't know if it's my PS4 or just this is for my PS4, or they just changed it for the port, or they just upgraded it for the port for the PC. But you can kind of just tell how low res some of the textures on the characters are when I see close up. And of course, that's not to say that this game is bad. It's fucking gorgeous. It's arguably the best looking One Piece game I've ever played. And that's including Pirate Warriors 4, which I think arguably looks a bit worse. I think Marineford is, for some reason, the part of the series that I'm... So, for as much as I love this series, I haven't actually, like, seen the full thing, like, every last detail. I didn't get to do, like, a full episode 1 to the end. Yeah. The only ones that I know that I've seen, like, the actual full context for, not the full kids butchering that they gave it. The only ones that I really have full context for are Skypiea, but that was years ago, and basically the Water 7 to Thriller Park, and then so far Fishman Island, or so far Sabaody Part 2 to part of Dressrosa. I was about halfway through Dressrosa when I actually like picked up and started specifically reading the manga weekly, but there are still some chunks of the series where it's like, yeah, I know what happens, I just don't know specifics about how it happened. Like, I think I've read, like, bits of this, or bits of the Marineford arc, and then we'll play the fuck out of this stuff. Play the fuck out of these levels. And then, seen a bunch of the Marineford stuff, like, from clips dubbed on YouTube, or from, like, official dubbed clips that were put up on YouTube by people like me who want to see them. But that's kind of it, so... So, like, all this knowledge I have about the series, I don't even have everything. Yeah. I want to do like a full watch through at one point in my life, but I don't. It's like I'm never really in a position of, yes, I do actually want to do this and I'm going to do it right now, which kind of sucks. Also, some people might notice that I will every so often just like spin on the spot. Sometimes I will just like spin on the spot like this. That's just something I do in everything. Like, literally, if I'm just bored in a game, if I'm bored in a game or like waiting for something or just don't really know what I'm doing right, or like not thinking, I'll just spin on the spot. Just spin around in a circle. And I kind of decided, for something like this, I try and spin the stick fast enough so that I don't really ever move and I just twirl on the spot. It's especially funny in this game because of the clock physics. Like with the Corona, you can get spinning fast enough that her pigtails just fly out. And they're just horizontal. And they're just flat out. Okay, Hi, Mihawk. Mihawk is fun. I will also point out that, since we've beaten Marineford here, this isn't necessarily a spoiler. The place that Zoro wound up is, the ruins of the Muggy Kingdom, which also happens to be the same place that Corona showed up after Kuma launched her. It also, very conveniently, is Mihawk's interim house. And the only reason Mihawk wasn't there when Zoro showed up there after landing from Kuma is because Mihawk was on his way here to do this. And so when he got home, he was like, "Oh, Zoro, you're Straw Hat's kid. You're Straw Hat's buddy. If you're here, that explains why he was alone back there." Oh, by the way, Ace is dead, so you might want to do something about that. I'll go the long way just for fun. Alright, let's go engage in monkey-on-monkey violence. Alright, Jinbei, later. Wait. It's saying I'm over there, but I'm over here. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, and Buggy here, he literally stole... He stole one of the Marines' coats. to use as his own coat to replace the one that he used in, the one that he had in, the East Blue. The first time he got it. I think he also stole somebody else's, one of Marine's hats as well. Oh, something else about Buggy that basically nobody knew until now. You see those like little tassels in his hat? That's his hair. He's just wearing he just has ponytails. Or pigtails. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, this is Chibi Luffy. This is the result of him using third gear for really anything. Well, at this point. Yeah, Luffy is kind of cool because his like he gets a standard shown power up, but it's not like, oh, I have this like magic boost that was given to me by the gods or some shit. Like, no, it's literally he inflates himself because he's rubber. He inflates his bones to hit harder because they're made of rubber. He basically forces his own heart to pump faster because it's made of rubber, and thus speed up not only the speed, or speed up not only speed up his attacks, but also doesn't get hotter. Like Luffy's body temperature literally rises so high when he's using second gear that his sweat just turns into steam. Hey, we doubled Dressrosa a bit early. Isn't that kind of helpful? Oh, right, I never dealt with, Dumbass. The walking bowling pin. Also, I will point out something. Whitebeard is younger than Brook. Whitebeard's only like 76, I think. Which is 12 years younger than Brook. And I just think it's... I know I think I brought this up before, but I just think it's kind of hilarious how... Oh, Jozu is canon technically, so... Oh, that's something that's not shown here. Jozu loses an arm. Jozu loses an arm here because he like gets half frozen and then it breaks off. Which, in hindsight, I feel like I mentioned. In hindsight, that's probably why Jozu never has anything done with him. Not like he really can. But anyway, so Brooke is literally, like I mentioned this before, I think I mentioned this in the previous stream. When Brooke was alive and actually sailing the seas, Roger was a newbie. Roger was a rookie. Like, Brooke didn't really know or care who Roger was because why would he? Because Roger was executed 20 years ago. Brooke died 50 years ago. Always gotta stay up on. Oh. Okay, I have a massive chunk of my health disabled still. So I did a bit of grinding for a reason you'll see in this stream. I did a bit of grinding earlier today, and I kind of realized something about the playable roster in this game. I understand why this is the case, but by far, Sanji is the worst character to play as. Because, like, not only did he not... Oh, come on, you didn't even back from that. Here. Not only is, like... Are, like, there a bunch of female characters in this game who get hurt. There are 4 characters total that I can think of that can just turn off your Kazuma Rush. And Sanji can't hurt 3 of them. Right, this is one of 3 times I need to run. Okay. How's about Buggy? Yeah, so certain characters can apply like a status effect to you that basically just turns off your like superpowered mode. That just kicks you out of it. And there's Aokiji, there's Perona here, and Hancock, and then one character that we haven't met yet named Monet. Aokiji and Monet can both freeze you, Perona can spare you, and Hancock can petrify you, turning you to stone. And Sanji cannot hurt Monet, Perona, or Hancock because they're women. So he is literally the worst character to play as in this game, because if you're fighting any of those 3 women, you're a sitting duck, even more so than usual. And it's kind of why whenever I'm fighting them, or whenever I'm, oh yeah, see, Buggy's hair is like mega long. He just turns it into 2 fucking braids and puts it in his hat. But, yeah, that's why, if I'm playing, like, a Dreamlog level that's randomized, and Perona shows up, I just immediately, like, focus her down and beat her the fuck up. Because I know you can kick me out of Kazuna Rush whenever you feel like it. Yeah, and like I said, I understand why Sanji is like this because he is, I understand why Sanji is like this because canonically, he refuses to kick women. That's just a canonical thing that has actually led to his ass getting kicked a lot. Like, more so than you might think. But, I think it's... Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. But... His thing about women, about kicking women, is kind of ingrained in him from his childhood. And I'm not just talking about the one with Zeph. Because, like I said, Zeph found him on a ship. He wasn't there with his family, he was just there as a kid. But we will get into that when we get to Pirate Warriors 4. And get past the 3 recap arcs. Oh yeah. This is his dash animation. Chop chop buggy. He literally turns into a car. Oh, I really want to show off his second special because it's hilarious. So he has a special, like, really powerful cannonball, the buggy ball, named after himself. You mean a tiny version that he can fire from his shoe, called the buggy ball. And everyone is like, why the fuck would you name it that? It doesn't have your name anymore. He's all proud of it, and like either no one cares, or he's all proud of the name of the buggy ball. And it's like either no one cares, i.e. Luffy, or they just wonder, why didn't you name it after yourself? You didn't have to change it. It's not like you're infringing on somebody else's copyright. So a bit of a spoiler, or a bit of a spoiler and bias. Warriors 4, I do not think is quite as good as this game. Like, I prefer this game. It also has a Marineford level. Or it also has a Marineford chapter, excuse me. But the reason I bring this up is Pirate Warriors 4 is... Like, the biggest thing about Pirate Warriors 4 is its emphasis on having giant characters. Basically having characters that in canon are fucking massive actually be as massive as they are. Like in this game, Whitebeard's like 15 feet tall, 15, 20 feet tall. And in this game, he is presented as like twice as tall as Luffy, which would make him like 10 feet tall, which he's taller than me. In Pirate Warriors 4, he's actually presented canon size. Or he's actually presented full size. Oh, there's a dude that's like 5 meters tall in Pirate Warriors 4. 5 meters is like 15 feet. Yep, roughly. I think Kuma and Moria are both supposed to be like at least 20 feet tall. Also, I kind of realized, I just realized something in the, I realized something just now. Whitebeard knows Buggy because Buggy was on Roger's crew. Like, Whitebeard saw Buggy when he fought Whitebeard. Or Whitebeard saw Buggy when he fought with Roger. Like, the numerous times that happened. Oh, and this is something really cute about Whitebeard. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to actually talk with these idiots. And even more so to talk with them without them wanting to kill you. But, something very cute about Whitebeard. There was a point where Ace, literally, like, specifically told Whitebeard, hey, so, Dad, my actual dad, like, the idiot who made me, was, Roger. If you want to kick me off the ship, I'm fine with that, just, let me know. And Whitebeard's response was just like, okay. And like Ace was so fucking scared and like worried about telling Whitebeard who his dad actually was because of their rivalry, and Whitebeard's response was just like, okay, I don't care. Which, like, massively surprised Ace. It was really cute. It's actually a really cute scene. Oh, and one thing, I don't think I've ever specifically called this out, but Bucky has a bunch of characters have them, like little vocal quirks. Buggy's is, he keeps saying like, he's all about doing things flashily. Like whenever he uses his Muggy Ball or his Zuna special, he will say, have a flashy death. And for someone who is like, whole goal is just being rich, but also doesn't want to actually get roped into a fight or anything, I feel like that's a bit odd. It's like, like most of his personality, or I think most of his personality is just being like, or at the very least, most of his personality in like East Blue is just, I am the biggest fish here, bullying the small ones. But I don't really want to be a big fish. Also, I kind of adore Mr. 3, because Mr. 3, like... Bucky did not meet Mr. 3 prior to being locked up in Caldan. And I think he met Mr. 3 because of Luffy. But, like, those two are the best of friends in the entire series. Like, they become so fucking cool with each other. And I think that's kind of cute. You know, most of this, I just realized, most of this probably could have been avoided. Because, like, this entire war, basically, Ace's execution. Because, like, Luffy, or not Luffy, Ace got an invitation to the Warlords, and he just said no. Like, Ace was invited to be a warlord alongside, like, Hancock and Kuma and Crocodile, but he just told him to fuck off. Oh, and this goes back to my, like, my forgetting bits of the series that I've seen, and also not really having seen the proper versions of them. Because he wanted to be king of the pirates. He didn't want to work for the Marines, so... Yeah, Ace just wanted to be king of the pirates. He wanted to be, like, have his own crew that worked with Marines. But I realized, I looked this up, I looked up a clip of this, of, back when Ace and Luffy reunited on, all that stuff. I kind of forgot, if not completely didn't realize, that Ace got his fruit after he left Luffy. Like, Ace didn't have his fruit when he left and started to... when he set sail, basically. Because he got it when he was shipwrecked on the island. I'd also like to point out that at least 2 of Luffy's siblings have eaten their devil fruits on accident alongside him, or for some reason that isn't, I'm going to get a devil fruit power out of this. Because, like, oh, right.
ジェット身代わり
って何しとんじゃこら麦わら
なんだよ切ったのあいつだぞ
鷹の目のミホークに切られても平然と立ってるすげえぜ我らがキャプテンバギーいやー七部会なんか目じゃねえぜ行くぞやろうだもん
So what actually happened there is, Luffy was fighting Zoro. Luffy was fighting Mihawk. Mihawk went to slice Luffy, but Luffy literally just grabbed Buggy, dragged him down, and him and Buggy got hit with Mihawk's slash, cutting him in half. But because Buggy has the chop chop fur, he's immune to slashes. And all that really did is annoy him at Straw Hat for having him cut in half. And Luffy does actually call it Human Jet Shield. Or Jet Human Shield. But, right, as I was saying, Luffy just eats his fruit on accident. Well, he doesn't eat it on accident. He eats it very specifically because he's hungry. He doesn't realize what the fuck it is. He's just, hey, I'm hungry. Hey, there's a box. Hey, there's a fruit in the box. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat the fruit in the box. And then Shanks turns around and it's like, and then Shanks turns around and realizes, where's my fruit that was in this box? And realizes that Luffy ate the fruit and kind of despairs to the point of basically trying to make Luffy throw up the fruit, as if that would have actually given him, as if that would have rescinded the power. But, and then one of Luffy's other quote-unquote siblings basically does the same thing. They're just hungry and they find a fruit and they eat it and they don't have the power. And that kind of pisses off their parents. And then Ace. Ace is the only one who... Ace didn't eat his on accident because he very specifically ate it for a reason. And that reason is he was stuck on an island. And that's because he was stranded on an island without food. And so when he and his eventual first mate, Masked Goose, find fruit on the island, they're both like, hey, devil fruit. Hey, a fruit. We need to eat. And so Ace and Goose basically decided, okay, we're splitting this thing. Whoever gets the power gets the power. We just need to eat something so we can get off of this place. And it's kind of hilarious because everyone who's eaten the flame fruit has had a realization of, hey, I'm on fire. Wait, I'm on fire. Why is it not hot? Before they actually realize, oh, hey, this is the fruit power that I just got. Cool. Or more. Okay, this one isn't necessarily annoying, it's just because I don't really know how to play Monkey because I don't play Monkey. A lot of his combos, or a lot of Buggy's combos wind up with, a lot of Buggy's combos cause him to leave behind some body parts to just keep attacking a specific area. And, not a fan of that. Doesn't exactly help that I never check a move list, but I feel like that's not my problem. One thing I also want to point out, the fact that Mihawk cut through Buggy without actually hurting him. So, this is a bit of a spoiler, but there's basically an ability that some characters have But there's this ability that some characters have called hockey, and or called armament hockey specifically. And it basically lets you like ignore a devil fruit power's defenses. Like allowing somebody, like allowing Luffy, who is basically immune to blunt force, to get hit with a punch. Or something else. Mihawk has access to armament hockey. That's like an established thing. But the fact that he cut through Buggy and didn't hurt Buggy kind of tells us that he wasn't using hockey in this fight. Which is kind of weird.
人が欲しけりゃ俺を倒してみろ。手遅れにならんうちに早く。
But one of the things about wait, I saved you. I'm not anywhere near you. Oh wait, yeah, I am. Oh. It'll be fine for the next level. But there was one point when Luffy was trying to attack Mihawk. And there's like this split second where Luffy like sees into the future basically. Luffy sees into the future basically and just sees his own arms being cut the fuck off. And he immediately redirects the attack that he was aiming at Mihawk. And that's another type of hockey as well. On Skypiea, there was this... On Skypiea, basically every bad guy had this ability called Matra. And it basically affected... It was basically a way of... It was basically a way of reading your opponent and like listening to their body to avoid attacks before the opponent even thinks that they're going to. That was actually a type of hockey called observation hockey. And Luffy seeing in the future like that actually foreshadows something that's kind of big later on. In that how, if your observation hockey is advanced enough, you can just see a few seconds into the future. Right. Oh, now I can stop playing with Bucky because I really don't like playing with Bucky. Like, no shade to anybody who likes Buggy, I never really liked him as a character. Or I guess it's kind of neutral, but it's also... But I will also fully admit that part of that is... I'm not really a fan of one of the jokes around him. Because, like, one big joke of the series, the one big joke of the fandom is that, like, the one big joke of the fandom is basically the final battle of the series between Usopp, who's, like, secretly the strongest character in the series, and Buggy, who's also secretly the strongest character in the series. And that's gotta be, like, the legendary final battle of the series. I never really got on board with that kind of humor. When it is done as humor. It's kind of the reason I'm like, or it's kind of the reason I basically immediately said like Sniper Feet is soft. Because like, if it's a joke, cool, I can let you have your fun, but if you're genuinely trying to convince someone of the opposite, please stop. Oh, that's another, fine. Marco has another, like, vocal quirk. But, his is, like, he ends phrases with the word, he ends the phrases with, joy. Unfortunately, that does not carry over to the dub. Which, fun fact about Marco in the dub, he is voiced by, Kaminari. Hardbolt from, My Hero Academia. He's significantly less whiny than, Kaminari, but... He's also engulfed in flames for like 80% of this arc, so... Okay, so Ivanko... Yeah. Yeah, Marco is... I think Marco is the first introduced mythical zone type, which is basically just a zone type devil fruit that has paramecia properties. It's basically, you can turn into an animal, but also you gain a superpower. With Marco's superpower basically being he can, well, he's a phoenix. He can use fire. He can use, like, blue fire that he makes to heal his allies. Or to heal people, basically. Fucking Groundhog Day on this island. Done this 3 times in a row now. Oh. Marco's Flames actually, his, like, Phoenix Flames, they actually make him a really good character to play as because he, both of his specials, if you use them, will just heal you outright. They don't have a huge area, I would argue, but at the same time, like, oh no, I'm not hitting as many enemies as I wanted to, but I'm also, like, back at full health now. Oh yeah, and the one thing about Marineford that I kind of like to point out. The first real thing that Luffy does when he gets here the first thing Luffy really does when he gets here is to launch an attack. His every third gear Gum Gum Giant Rifle, where he makes his arm bigger than the giants that are present. And just blasts one into oblivion.
その調子だ。さらに軍艦を落とせ。
ひどいじゃない。この顔なじみに文字レーサー撃ってくんじゃないよ。
Oh, and Kuma, or Ivankov, knows Kuma, because Kuma is part of the Revolutionary Army.
殲滅する。行くぞ。
Or was part of the Revolutionary Army.
いい加減にオッシベル。クマ、攻撃をやめて返事を押して。
無駄だ。こいつは政府の科学者ドクター・ベガパンクの最後の改造によって完全な人間兵器になったんだ。
I think Doflamingo's supposed to be the
人
one
と
who
し
says
て
it.
生まれた記憶すらない。化け物、パシフィスタ、BX0 だ。
Or at the very least a canon character of some kind.
一体何のことっちゃべる。記憶が消えたかなんだか知らないけど、一度会った人間に顔を忘れられたのは生まれて初めての経験だよ。
BX0、ここはもう十分だ。撤退して他に当たれ。
逃げる気。今度バタ足に手あげることがあったらもっと叩きのめしてやっちゃべる。覚悟せいやん。
I love Eva because, to a certain extent, Eva isn't pissed that Kuma is... Eva isn't pissed that Kuma forgot who he was out of purpose, out of a point of like... They were friends. He's pissed because how does that happen? How can you possibly even forget this face? And even more so, he's mad that Kuma leaves, not because he wants to, like, bring Kuma back, but because if you're gonna go through the effort of attacking me, you can at least do a better job. But yeah, so the pacifistas, as I think I mentioned in the earlier level, are all based on Kuma. They're androids made to Kuma. But Kuma is a cyborg and was basically modified to be a pacifista, to be like base pacifista. And when those upgrades were complete, he kind of just died, functionally speaking. And the upgrades were finished after he separated the crew. Which is also why, when he separated the crew, when he got down to Luffy, he actively said, "We are not going to meet each other again." And despite them both being a Marineford here, he was kinda right. Because you can't exactly meet someone who died. Well, unless you're in Naruto or Dragon Ball or Bleach. But... Okay, yeah, I gotta ask you for a favor here. If they're not important, you don't need the drum beat sound.
あの男との本当の距離を。
I don't know why, but well, I don't know why yet. Because I have a feeling that's going to be exploded eventually. But for some reason, Mihawk, a lot of times whenever he's like about to launch a slash at something, he says like, he basically will muse if it's in fire mode, basically. Like he's wondering how far away it is, or, like how much in his range is this, or something There we go. Oh yeah, and so because Mihawk is, you know, obviously an important character, we actually get a bit of information on like how his, I guess not code of honor, but like respect. How to earn his respect. Mihawk literally says the first time we meet him in the East Blue on Barake that if he does not deem you a worthy enough swordsman, he just doesn't know your name. He just doesn't care what your name is. Like, he will forget it. But he remembers Zoro's name. Specifically because when Zoro fought him, he managed to impress Mihawk with just how much, like, he kind of realizes, Zoro, you are trying to be a swordsman, and you don't power when you're in, basically when you're about to die. And Mihawk is just impressed by that. To the point that yeah, sure, got Zoro enough to where he literally cannot fight anymore, but not so much to kill him. And Vista, one of the guys that's present here, one of Whitebeard's commanders, is also a swordsman. And he winds up fighting Mihawk a little bit. And Mihawk actually admits he knows who Vista is, which implies a sort of respect towards Vista. Oh yeah, for anybody curious, this guy right here is Vista. Flower Sword Vista. Once again, he has not really done much with outside of this arc. You know, if they're gonna make you play through this level like 4 times minimum, you could have at least made it kind of short. Which I guess it kind of is, comparatively. Like, I'm going through the motions. It's just like I'm only going through the motions just to see one scene. Oh, that little line from PG there. Canonically, So canonically what happens is, first of all, this is our first encounter with Akainu, when we first see Marineford. But when Marineford starts, let's see if I can find it. The execution platform? Well, is that it? Whatever. When you first see the execution platform, you will see, or you're shown, all three admirals sitting in the chair in front of the platform, basically as the last line of defense. And throughout like this portion of Marineford, Kizaru and Akainu both leave their chairs and just go out into battle. And Aokiji kind of has the backhanded comment of, okay, so we're just leaving this place? We're just leaving? No one's gonna stay here? Alright, fine, I'll get in on it too. Like, he basically questions, why are you guys just leaving your post and leaving me stuck here guarding the platform by myself? I feel like that's a bit unfair, don't you? Oh, and that scene of the three admirals sitting there. It's quite possible that some of you may have actually encountered that scene with the three admirals in the chairs in front of the platform, because it has been remade, bafflingly, with SpongeBob characters. Oh, right, that's what I was going to say. So, let's see if we can see it. So all this ice here, all this ice that's like up, or that's like up in the air, up there, like up there, that is from a tidal wave that was caused by Whitebeard. Whitebeard uses powers to summon a tidal wave. Aokiji then throws the tidal wave, and then Mihawk basically chopped half of it off because he missed. So that wasn't fun. Oh, that's one thing I don't think is really brought forth in this game. One facet of Eva's personality. Eva has this like running gag of basically acting all despaired that something happened, but then basically going, not really. Like in Impel Down, Magellan once, or Impel Down, during one of their clashes, Magellan like splashed some poison or venom or acid or something on Eva's face, and Eva like despaired and recoiled and pain and all that. Before pulling off one of the layers of makeup that the poison actually hit. And revealing, oh yeah, I'm fine. You just hit my makeup. Like, that's not a... Like, Eva's face is literally covered in so many layers of makeup that it effectively acts as a shield. I think they can use their eyelashes as some kind of should have kept. Which actually, funnily enough, is one of Frankie's sections too. Frank can basically take off his own like eyelashes and use them in games. And that's even a technique that he uses in some games. I'm going to try and finish off Moria before the full middle. This is not that shit out.
急がねえとエースが
I think I mentioned it before. Yeah, I brought this up before, how, in the next level, when Luffy, or when Whitebeard says the need thing, the one piece will. If Luffy was awake to hear it, he would just stop being. He would probably just stop being a pirate at that point. So this is something, kind of a soapbox moment. But one of the common complaints about One Piece is the length. Is basically saying like, oh, it's been how many years and you've still not found the One Piece? And it's like, no. But at the same time, even the series admits that's not the point of the adventure. Like, whenever I hear someone say, like, I don't want to... Or whenever I hear someone... Like, okay. 100, 1,000 chapters, 1,000 episodes, that's admittedly a lot. One could argue that the 1,000 episodes is a bit inflated because of filler, but still. But like, 1,000 chapters, that's a lot of story for someone to sit through. But when they're saying that it's bad because, like, or when they're saying that it's, like, stupid that they haven't gotten to the One Piece yet, I just turn it around, or I just think about what Luffy said to Rayleigh of if he learns anything about the One Piece before it is stamped, right before him on the final island at the end of the journey, he is just going to stop looking. Like, Luffy literally has stated, I don't care about where we're going, I care about how we get there. And like, I just think, and I just think that like people who say, or people who talk about it like that, are kind of missing the point of One Piece, you know? Kind of like the people who say like, oh, I love Luffy, I love everything about One Piece except for Luffy, Luffy's dumb. And it's like, Luffy embodies the entirety of the series, just period. How can you like everything about the series, does not like Luffy. Because there are aspects of Luffy in everything he does, or aspects of, or like every part of the series has an aspect of it also. I feel like this is negative. I feel like this is unnecessarily pathetic. I just realized that this here kind of looks like gun branch. That doesn't matter, but it... A Frozen Eva looks really shiny. Okay, now we are done with Marineford Part 1. We have seen everything from Marineford Part 1 and move on to Marineford Part 2. There we go. So I mentioned the Pirate Warriors 4 DLC earlier. One of the announced packs of characters, one of the announced character packs that are being added to Pirate Warriors 4 has Roger in it, and I'm kind of very excited about that for some reason. Well, I mean, obviously I know why, but I can probably guess the fucking reason, but it's like, it's really neat to, like, I really want to see those other two character packs, because, it just shows off characters that haven't been in any game, because there haven't really been console games made since their introduction, or since them, like, showing off what they can do, that aren't mobile games. Like, I want more games like this. I want more games to be made that aren't just mobile games, where I can play as cool characters that are added, stuff like that. Also, I'm going to show off Whitebeard because this is going to be the only chance that I get to. Because he is not unlockable outside of going through the dream log. Alright. Oh, glass cannon did us then. Oh. Whitebeard is so fucking cool. Like, fortunately, thanks to flashbacks, he still does kind of have a presence in the series going forward. Especially in Wano for a very specific reason, but... Oh right, this is also why I was farming earlier, like, just before the stream. I wanted enough money to make Whitebeard level 50 so I could just do this with him. He is also exactly as powerful as you think he is, because he can clear an entire room in a single combo. Because, you know, living earthquake. There, and then that. Well, I mean, look at the man. Do you not see that chin? I mean, most of his nurses are just hot women in nurse outfits, so that tracks. But yeah, like, basically every time we've seen him outside of... So every time we've seen him outside of flashbacks for Marineford, He is just sitting in a chair on his ship with like IV drips and stuff, being attended to by like at least 2 nurses at any given point. So, I know I mentioned mobile games before. In Treasure Cruise, Whitebeard had a very powerful, well, back in the day, when it first released. Oh, one thing to note, there's one character in Whitebeard's crew named Izo, and a lot of people were questioning, because Izo is a very pretty man, but many were questioning the man part. And so, when questioned, Oda specifically stated there were no women present from the Whitebeard crew at Marineford. So, like, Whitebeard's crew does hold women in it, none of them were just present for him. So Izo is explicitly a man. Unfortunately, he's not in this game or Pirate Warriors 4, but... Oh yeah, this is his second special. He just flips the world. Oh, I need to actually rush to Dark here. I was saying something. But, I was saying something. Let me not do that. God damn it, I feared the first time this happened on stage, or on thing. Right, so in Treasure Cruise, so in One Piece Treasure Cruise, the first version of Whitebeard that was released was a really powerful one. As I just flipped the world again. But the sprite for it was so bad because his skin was so disproportionate. And it looked so goddamn stupid. Fortunately, that version did get a second evolution, like an upgraded form, that kind of fixed that. Alright, I need to rush through clearing this one. Oh, Crocodile, you're fine. Alright, go, bring it on. I remember the timing for this, Treasure about here is very strict. I don't know if I've already passed it. If it has, I guess it's not really a problem, but I can Alright, did I get it? I better have fucking got it.
気抜くな、ルフィ。
俺が押されてるだとバカな。よ余計な真似すんじゃねえよ。クソ生意気な。
Yeah, like he literally just grabs the atmosphere and flips the world.
麦わらボーイ、エースボーイ、こっちはバタ足に任せて早く行きな。
God damn it. I know this trigger is fucky, but I didn't remember just how fucky. Okay, I am gonna need to play this again now. I'll do that on the
貴様らの死体は俺がいただくぜ。クソ生意気な。
So So one other cute thing about a lot of people in One Piece have unique laps, like that's a whole thing. But many of the unique laps are actually based on the devil fruit of the devil fruit of the person who has the unique lap. Like Whitebeard's unique laugh is gurararara. In Japanese, the tremor of the fruit is called the gura gura no ki. Alright, I need to kill him. Well, I guess since it doesn't matter what I do here, I didn't do what I came here for, so. Oh, hold on. Check. Get Garp on the timeline. Okay. So I just need to beeline to Garp for the next one. Possibly unsurprisingly, the guy that can fucking flip the earth. Used to be was lauded as one of, if not the strongest person in the world, and able to basically break it, if he so chose. Also, a bit of a spoiler, but bit of a spoiler, not really a huge one, but especially since it doesn't really matter for these games since it doesn't show up in them. There is actually a warlord that is introduced at the end of the series, or not end of the series, after the time skip. That it's this guy that claims to be Whitebeard's kid. The kid is named Edward Evil, and we still don't know what his deal is. We do know that well, this might be big. So Weevil's mother did actually know Whitebeard. Like, that's not a lie. There we go. Now skipping this because everything's fine, nothing to worry about, nothing's wrong, nothing's going on. Don't need to see it. I don't think it shows. No, it can't because possibly accepts some things. But I think it can't for censorship reasons, but when they're running away, and I mentioned this last week, or I mentioned this last stream, but when they're running away, Bugs is carrying Jinbei, who's carrying Luffy, and before they manage to run off, Ace, or Akainu, literally punches through Jinbei to get to Luffy, and doesn't wind up killing Luffy, but it does wind up with leaving Jinbei the scar. I think Jinbei gets the scar for that, but Luffy gets the trademark X scar that you've probably seen on the time skip. You want to help Marco because first of all I just like him, and second of all I'm role playing as Whitebeard here. Marco, oh Marco. You said there's not like a unique line for some others. I mean, I understand that would take a lot of work and with the unfortunate passing of Whitebeard in the voice actor. fix. Bye. So, something I kind of just realized, or I think I realized a little bit ago. Playing a character in this series whose epithet is a beard, or refers to their beard, in some capacity, is kind of bad for your health somehow. Because, like, Whitebeard, his Japanese voice actor died, and I had to replace him. Blackbeard, his English voice actor died, and he had to be replaced with Chris Rager, who people might know as Mr. Tord from Borderlands and Mr. Satan, or Hercule from Dragon Ball.
おお、手強いね。死に目に会えそうでよかったぜ、親父。ティーチ。
But yeah, like I said about
海軍が混乱してる。今のうちに親父の援護に向かうぞ。
I think I mentioned this last week. But yeah, I mentioned this last week at the end. Like a bad trip. On like a ramp. But like Teach shows up. Blackbeard is like so awesome here. And then I fucking body him. And then he just gets bitch slapped by Whitebeard. And he's like, okay, I am not prepared for this. Literally everyone shoot him. Oh, that is so special. Okay.
次は俺の時代だ。てめえだけは息子と呼べねえな。命を取って俺がけじめをつける。どうしゃねえな。あるわけねえか。クソな。
I can think of very good reasons for that, Teach. I didn't even catch what you said to make you say that, but I can think of very good reasons for any animosity towards you.
おめえの弱点だ。闇は引力。すべてを引きずり込んでやる。おっと。
So, we actually don't know when there we go. So when Teach, oh damn it.
何が海賊王だ
I think I skipped like a unique scene or something. Because I think there is like a unique diatribe after beating only most of this quest, or beating most of this level. But anyway, so when Teach steals the tremor fruit, we don't actually know what he's doing. We don't actually know how he did that yet. It's a safe bet, and like the most common theory, that he can just take devil fruits like fucking All for One in My Hero by just touching them with his dark fruit power, which I feel like is really overpowered then, if that's true, but yeah, we still don't know how that happens. We still don't know how that happens. But let's see, who should I bring in? Alright, for hopefully the last time. Yeah, it's especially so because Blackbeard literally did it under a cloak. He literally put a, like, cloak over Whitebeard's body to do whatever he did. So we don't actually know what it was. Yeah, the cloak is a thing. It was actually in the series. And everyone else was confused when that happened. Like, everyone in the series was confused when that happened. And it's like, how did you do that? Like, not only how did you do that, how did you survive with the devil fruits? Because we're basically told if you try and eat a second devil fruit, or if you were trying, we're explicitly told by one of the CP9 members when we first meet them that, what happens to you if you eat a second devil fruit, if you already have one. And it basically just tears you apart. Like, that is... Oh yeah, I'm gonna be using this outfit for base. Wait. Really? It's weird to me that it doesn't have a Marineford outfit. Which, the Marineford outfit is just this, but without the, but with tinier shoes, basically. It's like, we're gonna imprison you and put sea-stone cuffs on you and take away your boots, but you can keep the knife. But so this is his Strong World outfit, something that Shanks also has, and the reason I can play him early. He also has a Strong World outfit. And these suits are basically during its One Piece film, I think 10 technically. I know it is film 9, but it's a movie called Strong World, and towards the end of it, the plot of the movie is kind of just a Nami retrieval arc part 2. But towards the end of the movie, they all like assault the compound of the guy holding Nami hostage, basically. And every member of the crew gets an outfit similar to this. It's like badass suit outfit like this. Including Robin, who gets a very wonderful dress. Unfortunately, very few games actually show that. Like, there aren't any versions of that outfit in any of the games, except for Ace and Shanks, who only got them because they were cool outfits. Let's give them to two cool characters. One also one very cool thing about right? Like, even Treasure Cruise doesn't have any of the Straw Hats in their Strong World outfits. Treasure Cruise, the mobile game where all you have to do is make a fucking PNG. Like, most of them, or most of the, like, movie outfits from basically before Stampede, which was the second most recent movie, don't really get any outfits for the Straw Hats. But then again, they don't really make very many One Piece games in general, so... But very interesting detail about Strong World. The villain of Strong World is... The villain of Strong World is this guy named Shiki the Golden Lion, and he is, like, the movie Strong World is not canon. It literally cannot be because of events established in the manga. But Shiki the Golden Lion, the villain, is canon. It's one of two times a movie character is deemed as canon, but the events of the movie itself are not. Because Shiki is actually mentioned in Impelled Down as the only other person besides Luffy's riot who have ever escaped. And he did so by chopping off his own legs and floating out of there with his devil fruit. Okay. So I gotta beeline this shit. I have to ignore everything. But first put on my hat. Also, wait. Oh, that's kind of cute. Like, his running animation changes if he has the hat on. That's adorable. Have a son. Yeah, Ace's ultimate move is just to toss a sun at someone. Don't care, Crocodile, you can go die for all I care. Not five people. That's even time. Yes, I know, Luffy, that you're here. I'm right here. Wonderful news! I'm not going to come help you, Crocodile. There. There, okay. Okay, then I missed again. It's kind of difficult aiming in this game sometimes because... Oh, fuck off, Luffy. Okay, I'm banking on the idea that it's just get to him at a certain time and not kill him at a certain time. Well, I am going to go back and get Luffy. Oh.
ここでくたばる義理もね聞かせてもらうぜ
But yeah, it's very difficult. It's a bit difficult to aim your character in this game because when you're dashing, it's not necessarily like you're controlling him, it's more like you're driving him, I guess. Like he has a very wide turn radius. I do not need to care about you either, you fucking living kitchen knife. Ow. This doesn't get me the... If this doesn't get me the event, I'm gonna be pissed. Have a heartfelt moment with your grandson, you fuck. Not this one. Wait, he does have his Marineford outfit. Just can't select it for some reason. Alright, well let's deal with the flamingo. Oh, everyone goes. Just go away. Okay.
もう少し楽しみてえが次の仕事がある少し抜けるとしよ
奴らの逃げ道を塞いでおかねえ
God damn it, I don't think I got the treasure event this time
エース
either.
が解放されりゃあとは海軍を食い止めるだけだ
I might have to look this up, but I'm not ending stream until I get this thing. Wait. I actually do kind of want to use a double ace. Some kind of bullshit. Help me, and burn this ice away because I can't. Okay.
本気で逃げられると思うちょるんか
Shut up.
めでたいのう
簡単に あいつを倒さないと逃げられねえな。大宴会大宴会変定
Oh my god, I was right. His attack was literally Entei Entei.
俺の意地見ろよ。
エースさん、わしが援護する。
評価か。俺の能力で溶かしてやるよ。
Ace, babe, you don't need to. I already did. You were there. Like, even more so than me playing as you. Alright, I might have to redo this on easy. Just to be able to kill Dark fast enough for the figure event. Alright, and I think, goddammit, I think because I'm playing on easy, or because I'm playing on, oh right, I need to be killing out easy at this point. Let me steal the credit for my dad first. I think since I'm playing with play, I get the full level, too. Which means we are gonna have to beat, dual power Whitebeard. You actually do. So, dual power Whitebeard, you actually do unlock him as a playable character. Well, you unlock Blackbeard as a playable character. And dual power Blackbeard as like a separate costume. The same way that time skip Straw Hats are different, have different like movesets to regular Straw Hats. But are on the same slot as the costumes. The requirement to get dual power Blackbeard is to beat the Dreamlord with Blackbeard. Which means finishing the last, which means, being Shanks in the Dreamlord with Blackbeard. That's actually one of the reasons that I don't personally like, or I don't find Dreamlord as fun as I think some others do. You have to, in order to beat the entire, in order to like platinum the game, like I did on PS3, you have to beat the Dreamlord 3 times over. Because there are 3 different cutscenes that Shanks will give you, and 3 different speeches that Shanks will give you. Depending on who you beat. One for anybody, one for Luffy, and one for Blackbeard. However, in order to get, in order to beat Shanks in the Dreamlord a second time, or a third time, you have to reset the Dreamlord, which means you need to beat the final level of Dreamlord, which is level 100, or which is a recommended level 100. And it cannot beat, and it cannot reach a level 100 character prior to beating Dreamlog and that island. I wonder if there's a height requirement for because everyone who has the position of Admiral is like 9 feet tall.
正しくなけりゃ生きる価値なし。海賊に行き場所はいらん。
Will you fucking die already? Don't have a health bar anymore. What are you talking about? I'm right here.
船に運ぶんじゃ。
置いてきなよ、麦わらのルビーを。
覚悟はいいな。
誰も逃がさないよ。
で決める。
This was the big thing when Ace was first introduced. Ace is basically narcoleptic. Like, when he first... The first time we, like... interact with him a lot, like, in Alabasta. When we first, like, interact with him as an important character in Alabasta. It's kind of, it's kind of a funny bit of he's just eating and then or he's just like eating some soup and he just conks out. Like he's still holding up his soup spoon, but he is just face down in the sauce, snoring away. And everyone's just worried, like, is he dead? Was the soup poison? And then he just snorts and wakes back up. And everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, now let's go. Let's just use these. We use this here to take care of these. Yeah, and he's just been like that his entire life. Like he used like that as a kid too. Would you stop living with like a sliver of health, please?
おお、手強いね。
死に目に会えそうでよかったぜ、親父。
I'm also just reminded of the fact that Ace, when he was first a member of, like, when he first joined Whitebeard's crew,
任せておけ。海軍が混乱してる。
when he first joined Whitebeard's crew, Ace would literally continually try and assassinate Whitebeard and get his shit slapped for it. And it kind of just became a game between the two, like, oh, yeah, Ace is going to kill Whitebeard again. I wonder how he's going to get slapped this time.
これが白ひげの力だ。覚悟しろ。
And, like, I think some members of the crew would eventually, like, actually start giving him advice on how to do it. Like,
てめえだけは息子と呼べねえな。命を取って俺がけじめをつける。
needless to say, he eventually did, like, acclimate to the crew and actually be a part of the crew and stop that, but I just think it's really easy to keep doing it for as long as he did, and as unsuccessful as it was.
ドフラミンゴ、俺に用があると聞いたよ。
大事な伝言が上からの
Oh, and that's another thing. It's kind of weird that they show it, but they don't actually, like, really show it. But, Doflamingo basically calls in, Moria to talk about something. Well, as he says it's to talk, but it's really to kill Moria because the Marines and the world government basically decided, yeah, you suck. You've basically been beaten by the same two dudes like twice in a row. You're out. And he just gets an army of pacifistas to try and kill Moria.
なんて痛快な能力だ。
I kinda need to get this over with so I can actually eat. I haven't eaten since I got up. And, you know, admittedly I got up at like... Which for anyone curious, that's why I'm streaming so late. But I actually have a few hours to do stuff beforehand.
次は本気で行くぜ。俺を止められるか。せやはははは。
I mean, I would've, but there was complications. There were complications in that. I was gonna make tacos, but if I'm gonna make tacos, I was going to make tacos, but I was going to make them for both me and my dad, but then he ate something beforehand, so have stuff to eat. I'm just laziness. Well, laziness and dishes. I was going to make tacos, but my dad made something else, which I figured, well, I'm not gonna make tacos now because I'm gonna be the only one to eat it, and I'm gonna have to deal with stuff as leftovers. I don't want to do that because I'm stupid with leftovers. But then I was gonna make some. Then I was gonna make a chicken rice bowl, but my dad, the thing he made, took the bowl that I was gonna use for the rice. We didn't have any other clean ones that were big enough, so I kind of just decided I'll wait until after the stream to eat. Okay, let's just try and let's throw some shanks. Before a certain grasp of space. This actually does give me a chance to talk about Shanks a bit. So I've already mentioned that his scar, he actually got his scar from Blackbeard, because Blackbeard, before he had his powers, used to have this claw weapon that he had. But this version of Shanks is kind of made. It's kind of made based on very little information about Shanks as a character. Because, like, Shanks hasn't really done anything. Oh yeah, these are his pumps. That is a fucking pool of sake he just drank. Before putting on his sunglasses. Yeah, Blackbeard's a fucking dick. Blackbeard just sucks. Well, not sucks as a character, but... The first time he was introduced, the first time Blackbeard was introduced, that's a good question. Next question. It's a reference to, I think the first time that Whitebeard shows up in the crew, actually. Or Whitebeard shows up in the series, actually. Shanks basically Shanks tells, like, meets with Whitebeard and tells Whitebeard, hey, I know what you're doing, I know what Ace is doing, not worth it, pull him back. Which, you know, wonderful advice at the time. Wish he needed it, but to basically make it relatively amicable at first, Shanks brought a massive jug of sake that was like as big like the big can to basically use Whitebeard. And the funniest thing about that sake bottle is he brought the sake bottle, but he poured himself that like cup before poured himself that cup before just giving the bottle to Whitebeard, and Whitebeard just drinking the bottle. Finally, I did it! Oh, right.
麦わらボーイバナータ処刑台へまっすぐ走りなさい
あ
悪いわね稲妻バナータの力が必要で
So, Inazuma,
あれは
or Inazuma,
革命軍の稲妻
カニちゃん
I just realized he shares a name with the Genshin Impact region. But anyway, Inazuma is a Inazuma is a revolutionary that works with Ivankov, and is actually part of Ivankov's moveset. Sometimes some of Ivankov's attacks feature like giant scissors coming out of his hair to like cut up the floor or cut up enemies and stuff. That is the ability of the snip fruit that Inazuma has, and Inazuma just stays in Ivankov's hair most of the time.
麦わらボーイ
Inazuma's also got a really cool.
こっちはバタ足に任せて早く行きな
I should start playing. I probably should start playing Genshin again because it's been a while. And but I will need either a beefier PC or a subscription to play with other people, unfortunately. But yeah, Inazuma actually has a really cool design of like half and half of like their hair and their coat is like half and half white and orange, and it's really cool. Unfortunately, they don't show up in this game, but
奴らの逃げ道を塞いでおかねえとな。
also, so Shanks, like I said, we haven't really seen Shanks do anything. Like, he hasn't actually done anything in the series yet. It's basically just a predictive form of how. This is basically. This form of Shanks is basically just made on prediction of how he will actually fight when we see him do so.
本気で逃げられると思うちょるんか。めでたいの。
Like, he doesn't really actually have named attacks. Like, his specials are just called Strike for the New World and To the Heights of Piracy. And like, all this red electricity stuff, the red lightning, I don't know the basis for that. I don't know why all of his attacks are like that. I think it could be like a hockey thing, but I don't know.
おやじ
Oh, something about something kind of cute about Shanks. The reason he wears the like big ass pirate coat that he always wears is dual purpose to hide his lack of mud, but also as a to make himself look like a great pirate. And I'm pretty sure, speaking of that arm he lost, so we actually see him lose. We see what happened to him to make him lose the arm.
俺の意地見ろよそろそろ本気でいこうか評価いか俺の
We see what happens to him to make him lose the arm. And he was attacked by a sea. Well, he saved Luffy from getting attacked by a sea king when Luffy was a kid.
まあいい
But the Sea King did get a chunk of Luffy's arm. Or not Shanks. He got Shanks' left arm. And something that I just realized that's very interesting to think about from me personally is after Liberace, Shanks or Mihawk goes to see Shanks, talk to him about, like, hey, I saw this kid with a straw hat. I think you might know something about it. And that interaction kind of hints that, and the way that that interaction plays out, it implies that Shanks never told Mihawk how he lost his arm. Because Mihawk, I think words it as, will you ever tell me what enemy you lost the arm to? And Shanks just says, it's basically an investment in the future.
血は抜かせやせん受けてみろ新世界の一撃を受けてみろ新世界の一撃を
Shanks also holds the,
ルフィ君を船に運ぶんじゃ敵地につき交渉
he holds the honor of,
置いてきなよ麦わらのルフィを
the first person in the series to display any kind of hockey. Because when he does lose his arm to the Sea King, he scares them away with Conqueror's hockey.
誰も逃がさないよ
受けてみろ新世界の一撃を
And his crew holds a very interesting distinction as Lucky Roo is a member of his crew. I don't remember what role specifically Lucky Roo fills, but he is the first person in the entirety of One Piece to be shown killing someone on screen. And that is in like episode 2 or chapter 1. Because for whatever reason, the anime decides to start with the whole getting Zoro thing, as opposed to starting where the actual manga starts with the flashback of Luffy as a kid.
Huh? 死に目に会えそうでよかったぜ、親父。
I almost said that it's a bit weird to me that I almost said that it's a bit weird to be the Blackbeard only has one, remember, in these games? But then I realized, even knowing what all of them do, Burgess is kind of the only one who can be. Because everybody else is either long range or gimmick. That wouldn't really fit well for something like this. Hey, fighting Blackbeard. I like kicking his ass. I don't like being sucked into the ground. Okay, so now I just need to beat this idiot, then I can end stream, then I can go eat. Oh, and also, Shanks met Teach for the first time like 20 years before this. There was a point in, there was one in the past where Roger and Whitebeard at the time like got into sort of a fight, and then Roger and Whitebeard got into a fight on an island at some point before, like, basically having a ceasefire for a little bit. And Blackbeard was part of Whitebeard's crew at that point. Peach was part of the crew at that point. And Shanks, along with Bucky, was part of Roger's crew. And so when they were, like, during the ceasefire, like, mingling to eat, or to, like, have dinner together, basically, Shanks and Bucky see Teach on, like, the Whitebeard side of the camp. And Buggy points out how fucking weird Teach actually is. Like, even back then, when they were kids. When they were relatively kids. Because Teach apparently doesn't sleep. He just stays up. And, like, that is actually a very major part of theorizing for him. That's also one of the reasons that so many people say, like, he has multiple spirits or whatever. Because if he has multiple spirits, or whatever the fuck the theory says, then it makes sense that he doesn't need sleep because they can just rotate out, basically. I got the D. I already have one, but thanks, I'll take another, I guess. Yeah, so speaking of that, a lot of people have it in their names. We still don't know why. I don't even know what the fuck it stands for. We just know all the idiots that have it in their name are super important. Okay. Stream is done for now. Next, that would be Friday. Friday we do final chapter, which is all the time skip stuff they have access to. Then next Monday, we're finishing this up, doing some keeping right at Dreamlog. And then on to Pirate Warriors 4, where we have to recap Alabasta, Ennie's Lobby, and Marineford, because those are the only things prior to Dressrosa that they have in that game. Because they cut out way too much, in my opinion.
麦わらの一味の冒険の記録じゃ。
Thank you, Team Bait. Anyway. Alright, later everyone.